What started off as a significant brush fire occurred around the 1 p.m. hour yesterday. We were dispatched for the report of a large brush fire. Upon leaving the station, we observed a large developing smoke column, so we knew we were going to be going to work. Upon arrival, we found, in fact, that we had approximately 3 acres of mixed brush, heavily involved, and had already extended to several structures on the properties and several vehicles. We established a safety perimeter consisting of 1 square mile, and we started placing the apparatus in positions that would protect the nearby exposures, which still included other vehicles, structures, and also the nearby brush. Our whole objective was to try and keep the fire right where it was as we found it. Our crews came in, we requested mutual aid, we had BLM and also the 51 station out of Pahrump, and they all came in. So we had the specific objective of minimizing the extension, which was completed. But in the overall end of things, we ended up losing approximately 6 structures, 1 primary dwelling. Most of those were accessory buildings like garages and secondary trailers, and we had lost approximately 6 to 7 vehicles. Not all of them in running condition, but they were located on the properties.
So this is basically one residence?
There's actually several residences within this area. But it's important to note, though, that there was a number of other buildings that were in close proximity, including a very large custom structure that was within feet of, and we protected that.
Let's talk a little bit about that because there was a lot of wind, and I mean, this was a hot, burning, extreme fire, wasn't it? It
really was. It had all the ingredients to be even more dangerous than what we held it to be. But again, the swift actions and the quick responses by the firefighters and meeting the overall objectives in a safe fashion really made a big difference in this call.
And that's why you went out to a mutual aid and asked for their resources too as well, quickly.
We wanted to make sure that we weren't behind the 8 ball. We wanted to make sure that we had all the resources en route. If we didn't need them, we could always turn those around. But we, in fact, did utilize them. We had a number of spot fires because of those shifting winds. And again, the number of exposures that we had, it was prudent to bring in those.
3 injuries to firefighters?
There was 3 firefighters that suffered heat exhaustion. They were not associated with Pahrump Valley Fire Rescue as it was reported earlier. They were from a mutual aid agency. They were all treated at the scene and released. There was 1 civilian. There was actually a rescue assignment that was completed in the very early stages of the fire. So in addition to all the fire events that were going on, there was several people that were trapped within the flames in an area that was clearly deteriorating. So the Station 1 crew, under the direction of Lieutenant Perry, went in and effected a rescue, removed them to a safe area. One of those civilians did incur a burn injury to an arm. They were treated at the scene and released.